Kickoff starts now.
So, is my offensive player of the year? I have Saquon Barkley.
Go on.
I think that's Saquon Barkley. First of all, running backs. It's a trend that running backs have a really good rookie year, have a slight dip in their second year, and bounce back for their best year in year 3. McCaffrey, Gurley, a lot of the star running.
What? McCaffrey? What are you talking about?
Not
McCaffrey was great in his second year.
He didn't drop down in his second year, but his third year.
That was when McCaffrey broke out. His second year was when he broke out.
But his third year was his best year.
Yes, but he went gradually upwards. He did not drop in his second year.
Yes, McCaffrey was a bad example, but players typically have best third years. Gurley dropped. There are players who have had – I think Zeke even had a worse year second year.
But Zeke's been also consistent.
I know, but still. I think that there have been players – it's not like
but also, the thing is, Saquon didn't – I mean, I wouldn't say completely dropped just because he was more injured his second year.
He had a slight drop-off.
Yeah, but he was just injured. He was injured for a lot of it. So
but still, he averaged 4.6 yards a carry last year.
That's still insane. That's not like
I think the carry his rookie year. I think that they're going to bring in Daniel. Daniel Jones is going to have a better year, which therefore will make their offense less predictable. Having a star quarterback could be bad for your running back, but having a mediocre quarterback could be pretty good because there's still a threat of them doing something. They got in Jason Garrett, who's very big on running the ball. Jason Garrett came from the Cowboys, and they hand the ball off a lot to Zeke. And I think that Saquon Barkley is just ready for a leap. He's one of the best running backs in the NFL, one of the best prospects, and I really see him doing well.
Okay. I don't hate the prediction for Saquon, but I had to go with Christian McCaffrey here, actually, just because the stats that he's been putting up lately, or in his first 3 years, have been pretty mind-boggling, to say the least. He already has the record for most receptions in a season for a running back, and he's the only running back ever. He had 109 when he had most receptions in a season, and he's the only running back ever to have 2 100 reception seasons. And he's done that in 2 of his 3 seasons ever being in the NFL. But it's not like it's not like he's a running back. It's not like he's a receiver disguised as a running back, because he is still a truly gifted running back and one of the top running backs as well. So I just see lately Christian McCaffrey, and throughout his career, he's been putting up mind-boggling stats, and he's been doing things that really we haven't seen from any other player in the NFL ever, with this much versatility and ability to play 2 different roles of receiving and rushing. So I think that if he continues on that trend and has even like a crazier season this year, I could very well see him winning Offensive Player of the Year.
I just really doubt that he'll have a year. Obviously, he's a great player, but I doubt he'll have a year even close to last year. And even last year, he didn't win Offensive Player of the Year. I get that there was Mike Thomas.
But also Michael Thomas. Like, I think Christian McCaffrey's season last year would have won it most seasons or many seasons. It's just that Mike Thomas was an anomaly in that he had the most receptions ever. So, of course, he's going to win it.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Mike Thomas has to be honored. And I see Christian McCaffrey, he's done unprecedented things in his first 3 years. And I mean, I know that running backs sometimes do have a dip, but I just have no reason to believe that he will have a dip. It's not like he's been on great teams before. He's done this with bad Panthers teams. So I don't think it makes a difference. Like you were saying, Daniel Jones is going to get better, which of course running backs benefit from having be a better offense, but I don't think it's that big of a deal if C-Mac is on a bad offense. So right now I have no reason to believe that he will decline. And that's why I'm picking him for Offensive Player of the Year.
Interesting. All right. I like that.
If you enjoyed this episode of From the Den, please remember to subscribe, comment, and like this video.
Or, if you're a Packers fan, remember to dislike and leave a nasty comment. Click the links on the screen to access additional content.